now broadcasting. And just sharing on the socials as usual, yada yada. All that stuff I normally say when I first start. And sorry for the silence. I never know what to say when I'm first sharing this nonsense. Doing it all from a PlayStation 5 and then my phone is just not exactly the optimal method, I suppose. There we go. Cool beans. This should all be good. Okay, cool beans. Now, because I said I wasn't starting until 8, I am going to give it just a couple minutes before I actually load up the save file. We are going to be entering phase 12 out of 13. I believe 13 is really just the boss arena, or the boss level. You scale a tower and you fight the boss, if I'm remembering correctly. And then you beat the game, which it'll be fun. I've had a lot of fun playing this game, revisiting it. I'm going to be playing some more of it, gathering up collectibles and all of that jazz. But I don't know if I'll dive right back into hard mode or nightmare mode or whatever mode we end up playing. I might. I really have just been really high on this game lately. Camera sensitivity. I could make it more sensitive. I don't want to mess with any of that stuff. I suppose we can go ahead and load up, and we just won't start the adventure proper for a couple more minutes. Should be lots of fun, though. I do be having fun when I do this. And what are we going to be doing today? We're going to be at least playing this level. I might even end up beating the game tonight. It just depends. It depends on a few things. Because, sometimes I get tired. Sometimes stuff comes up. I am an adult and I have other responsibilities, believe it or not. I know that is just mind-boggling. But at the same time, so far I've had nothing going on today, which I do enjoy. So let's go ahead and start loading up. One moment, ladies and gentlemen. I have to respond to something on my text messages. Hi, Abby. How's it going?
I went to reach for my phone, realized I've left my phone at home.
Abby, by chance, did you get to see the other 2 episodes I've done? Because you've missed a little bit. I don't mind recapping. I suppose I'll start off with the readings. Ruka finally knows the truth. Her father seeking to fulfill his destiny by completing the mask of the lunar eclipse, put organ masks on his own daughter and the 4 other girls, and had Sakya dance the vessel in the rite of descent. But the rite did not succeed. Ruka lost her memory, and Sakya fell into a death-like slumber, until one day she awoke. Sakya, who was never supposed to awaken, who could not awaken, the death of her friends, the mass disappearances, the islanders, it was all brought about by the obsession of one man, Ruka's father, Soya. Okay, so, I don't know how much you care about spoilers, but I'll catch you up a little bit as soon as I get through the summary here. How can this tragic story be brought to an end? Can Ruka atone for her father's mistakes? The lunar eclipse is near, and Sakya will bring destruction to all. So we beat Choshiro's levels, which we finally got rid of playing as a stupid boy. I'm not going to spoil exactly how his story ends. I'll either let you get caught up on stream, or maybe you can play this game, or, I'm going to be playing... They don't bother you? Okay, if they don't bother you, then I'll go ahead and tell you. So you play as Choshiro. He's uncovering a bunch of stuff. He finds a piece of the mask of the lunar eclipse. The ghost of Ruka's mother says, hey, you got to go give that to him. So we travel all the way back to the hospital with the underground caves. Got to give Ruka the mask of the lunar eclipse, and all of a sudden, oh, now he's seeing the ghost of Yo, which is the main villain's brother. He chases Yo up to the roof. Choshiro is all like, hey, you can't be kidnapping little girls and taking them to underground caves. That's not cool. And then it's revealed that Yo stabbed Choshiro, and then Choshiro tackled both of them off of the roof. Choshiro was a ghost the entire time, and he's been living in this repeated cycle of living out his last days in this ghost-like state until Ruka has shown up on the island. That's the big Choshiro reveal. So that's fun. I have found most of the dolls. I looked up how many dolls there were. I didn't look up where the rest of them were. There's 79. I got 70 of them. So we're going to find out if I could get all the dolls by the end of this game. But the best part is I unlocked something from getting so many of those little stupid dolls. And we're going to see it right now. We're going to see it together. I got to play a little bit of dress up. I like dress up. That's right, we're in the beach episode. More outfits, yes. We're in the beach episode of the Fatal Frame saga. This is the beach arc. I also love the fashions, Abby. I actually live for them. I also love this costume. This costume appeals to me. They were like, hey Daniel, we just want you to wear your degeneracy on your sleeve. Here you go. And so I did. I think this was 100,000 points to buy after unlocking it. I almost gave her cute little glasses to go with it, because I'm kind of a sucker for glasses. But I kept the fox mask on, because everyone's kind of doing the fox mask on this first playthrough. Well, there are never enough beach episodes. I recorded a TikTok for a beach episode joke recently. I guess it was a few months ago, and I never uploaded it because I'm like, this is either going to be received really, really well and everyone will find it funny, or I'm going to get banned from TikTok. So I haven't uploaded it yet. I am feeling a little brave, though, so I might upload my beach episode TikTok here soon. Now, I walked in this room last time, and something we is there is a sound cue for when the dolls are nearby, which has led to me playing slower when I hear them, but I've also been finding a crap ton of them. I heard... Yeah, it feels wrong. They deserve the fox mask. On hard mode, we're going to be probably changing in between all the phases, is my plan. Each phase will be a different costume. That way we can showcase them together. But there should be a doll in this room, because I heard the sound effect as I entered it, but it cut right into a boss fight. Father was always in here, making his masks. And the boss fight was her father's ghost, which was probably one of the scarier ghosts, at least one of the scarier adult ghosts. Just something about that Shinto-y Japanese outfit wearing a mask and hammering away. Can't remember his... Well, he's been wearing a mask. Of course he can't remember his face. But we are in phase 12 of 13. I believe 13 is basically just the boss fight. I see it. I sees it. Come on. Oh, I bet you I'm gonna have to, like, angle it through here. Hi, Dolly. Let me use my crappy ammo. 71 of 79, baby. So if I don't beat this game tonight, I will be beating it tomorrow. Or Saturday, just depending. Okay, but I want the item. Pick up item. Item right there. I can see it. I want the shiny. More red spirit stones. I like that. Ooh. Hey. Something about just reaching out for those shinies never gets old to me. Mine. There's a notebook here. I did all I could, used all means available, and created a perfect mask. There was not a single flaw in it. So why did she blossom? Why did the rite of descent fail? Was it the vessel or the organs? Whatever the reason, the resonance has started. Nothing can stop it now. Just like my ancestor Seotsu, I have brought about the day of tranquility. I suppose the vessel... Oh, I suppose the least I can do is witness the end with my own eyes. That is all I deserve. Oh, Dad. Dad, no. Oh, was that what I was supposed to pick up? I didn't mean to continue actual game yet. Well, now we get to see Sakuya's awakening. Sakuya. I'm not quite sure how her name is spelled or pronounced. Sakuya, okay. Just wonderful design. I gushed over this the last time I played. Just something about the obscured, blurred face I really dig. I don't even think she's the best, like, Fatal Frame main antagonist design-wise, but I think all of their designs hit really hard. In fact, I think my favorite's probably the Bride from Fatal Frame 5. But I'm gonna have to rank them. I'm gonna have to rank the villains. There's just no other way about it. I'll rank them in terms of scariness and then in terms of bankability. You gotta do one then the other. Yeah, I definitely have to. What happened to my father? Where did he go? There's a breeze blowing from behind the altar. It looks like it can be moved. Move the altar? No, we're not going to move the altar yet, because I want to get the rest of the items in this room. Mine. There's a note written by Soya. The fact that no one else ever... Oh god, let me start that again. The fact that no one has ever seen the hallowed realm does not mean that there is no such place. My dyslexia is all over the place today. After all, even when the moon is eclipsed and completely hidden, the sight it doesn't cease to exist. I've been reading House of Leaves recently. I believe you've been reading that as well, Abby, or you've at least picked the book up. And I tell you what, having some mild dyslexia and reading that book is a trial, but boy howdy, I don't think I would here. It must have belonged to Soya. It is said that the art of the house Yamatsuki reached its peak in the time of Satsu. Still haven't started. I understand. It is a trip. It is making me legit paranoid. After the day of tranquility, the masks he made were feared, and all of them were burned. The only ones left are the depictions engraved in the underground shrine in Shugen Temple. The form of the mask of the lunar eclipse must have originated in that shrine. Sitting in front of the engraved mask, I realized the tranquility reached by Sotsu and appreciated the height of his skill. The best horror does, and I'm telling you what, I haven't had a book legitimately make me feel this anxious in a really long time. I mean, I know I've had a lot going on, so I can't blame everything on the book, but boy howdy, have I just been having worse and worse memory lapses recently, right after I started reading that book. It's almost like I'm being pulled in. I've approached that skill in the long hours spent at that shrine improving myself, but it's not enough. The sun of inspiration broke through the clouds and I realized what was missing when Dr. Hayabara showed me that photo. Long ago, Professor Kuniki Asao came and watched the Rogetsu Kagura. He took photos of it, and in one of those photos I saw it. I saw the mask of the lunar eclipse made by Sotsu. Others may not see it, but I do. I don't know why that long-lost mask appeared in the photo. They say the camera obscura can show the past. Maybe it captured some kind of spiritual remnant of Sotsu. The photo is somewhat distorted, but the intensity of the mask of the lunar eclipse, Sotsu's soul, is captured perfectly. I must surpass Sotsu. I must achieve his life's goal. I must forge the mask of the lunar eclipse. Brother, I don't know what to tell you. You should just really not... Okay, wait. There's another item somewhere around here. Okay, where are you gonna be? You're gonna be... Ah, you're right here, right in the corner. Got a moonstone! I've been needing one of those, actually. Okay, so now we can move this. Yes, we shall move the altar. Boy howdy. It's spooky. Crawl through? I've mentioned this before. I mentioned this in the last episode. There's just something about secret passages leading deeper and deeper underground that I find really unsettling. And it's having me do it again. At least this time it's not in a cave. We're going deep into an underground mysterious temple, which is its own kind of spooky. Oh no. No, that's not good. Sakia, don't do that. That's spooky. I'm trying to keep an ear out for those dull sound cues. Very distinct now that I can hear them. No, spooky. Stop doing that. I need you to stop doing stuff like that and stop chasing me. Walk, 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 walk. Girl trotting to our destiny. too spooky. I just want to experience something supernatural like this. Doesn't even have to be like this spooky, just something. Oh, she sounds so pretty. This is why I'm gonna end up like either possessed or, you know, the slave of some ghost woman. Because if they just have a pretty voice, I'm gonna be all like, you know what? Yes, ma'am. I'm there. Spooky. Okay, so we are going deeper underground into caves. Ooh, item. Item where? Okay, item somewhere. Come on, I want item. Is it further down? No? Okay. There we go. Mine? Oh, you know what? Camera Obscura. Enhancements. Abby, we also now have a fully upgraded Camera Obscura. At least for Ruka here. And lenses. You know what? Let's just... There we go. Whole bunch of lenses upgraded as well. I have been busy. I upgraded Choshiro's flashlights. The last time I played. And I didn't upgrade it all the way, but I upgraded it to the point to where I was basically just two-shotting everything in the level, which was nice. Okay, I'm just gonna examine. Just move around a little bit, see if any items or any doll noise cues pop up. Because we are getting into the end game. And it has been an incredible journey. I've gotten to do a heck of a lot of gaming lately, which I've just kind of been enjoying. Oh yeah, it's after I upgraded, it's so easy. Though in the last episode, I died to that exact ghost like 3 times. But that was mostly because it was a little bit of a cramped space, and boy howdy, if I just cannot seem to navigate fights in cramped spaces. Also, a lot of gank battles. Okay, so that's the way we're supposed to go. So we're gonna go the opposite way for a minute. See if we can find some items. We've also been stocking up. I've got 21... what I call the pistol rounds, shotgun, 20 rifle, and we even got some magnum rounds ready. I know that it's film, but I just equate it to ammo types from other survival horror games. Doll? I see you, Dolly. You can't hide from me. Come on. 72! I think it was, I was playing last night, and Danny was in chat, and they said, watch me get all the way to the end and miss exactly 1 doll, which does kind of feel like the sort of luck I have. It's Father's. He was here. Gotta catch them all. The Rogetsu Kagura is supposed to appease the dead, but I wonder if they are really in such anguish that they need to be appeased. Dr. Hayabara's take on the matter is that the souls are collections of memories. They could, yeah, it would be so tragic. I would be a little bit upset, but I've already said that I'm going to keep playing this. At least do some hard mode. I kind of want to platinum this via streaming, so I think that would be kind of fun to do. The hardest thing for me is going to be I'm probably going to have to use guides to find all the ghost photos that I missed, which are all going to be kind of pains in the butt. Because you only get one shot. I'll have to do save scumming nonsense. But it just is what it is. They cannot be destroyed. If that's true, the death is nothing but endless memory, endless solitude, and endless suffering. Can we ease the suffering of the dead by destroying those memories? There are... I'll take a break if I find something I'd rather be playing, or if I decide to stream stuff with somebody. Ryan and I have been talking about streaming Dead by Daylight together, so that might be something we end up doing. I've been enjoying Fatal Frame a lot, and I've just been enjoying actually playing video games for a change, instead of just zoning out in front of YouTube. There are masks that can do this. The mask of the vessel lets her lose herself, and the mask of the lunar eclipse forged by Satsu also clears all memory for a short time. However, erasing memory would leave nothing behind. Satsu thought that there was more than oblivion left behind after all memory is lost. Reduce a circle enough and it becomes a point. No matter how small the circle gets, there is always a point left behind. The same goes for people and for souls. Everyone's circle is different, but if you keep shrinking it, it becomes a point, the point of origin from which all have come, and the final destination ultimately shared by all. The point is Setsu's hollowed realm. I am fascinated by this idea. I believe this is to the place we come from at the moment of birth, and the place we pass through at the moment we lose ourselves. The hollowed realm is in all of us. So is salvation. Satsu tried to reach the hollowed realm using the mask of the lunar eclipse. Is this not the true purpose of the Rogetsu Kagura? No, the true purpose of the rite of descent? Satsu stumbled on the road to salvation, but I, Soya Yamatsuki, will forge the true mask of the lunar eclipse. I love your arrogance, brother. I love that you think that you can do what no one has done before. That never ends in tragedy. Trot, 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 trot. Trotting along through Rogetsu Kagura. Well, wait a minute. Do I have to go to one spot than the other? That might be the case, because I'm feeling like, yeah, that... I do that sometimes. Go somewhere where I'm gonna have to go. That's okay. Oh, a strong presence holds the door. Ah. Spooky. Okay. Heading back. Check again. Yeah, 72 out of 79. So I'm missing 6 of the dolls so far. And honestly, for what's been a mostly blind playthrough, that's not too bad. I've only had to look at a guide twice, and only found 2 of the dolls inadvertently doing so. So I'm kind of proud of myself. In terms of hunting, I have done way worse in games. Dad. You're too distracted from the girl to be scared. I can understand that to an extent. I guess I'm just so used to having beautiful women around me that I find this a little less distracting. Hashtag humble brag. Oh, please don't be another long one. He was here. Okay, only 4 pages. I feel strangely calm despite the coming of the inevitable end. I spent a lot of time in this place with my mask, in search of Satsu, devoting myself to improving my art and exceeding even the art of Satsu's time. And yet I invited the day of tranquility. But now I think perhaps my mask of the lunar eclipse was not a failure. Yeah. I pretend to have a lot of riz. You gotta fake it till you make it. Sakya has blossomed even more completely and brilliantly than the last day of tranquility. If on the next eclipse Sakya were to perform the rite of descent, she would blossom even further. That blossomed face is precisely the mask of the lunar eclipse that Satsu was searching for. At least, that is my final hypothesis. Sakya will be here soon. Until she comes, I want to stay here and enjoy the silence. Woman, I need you to stop being spooky. Right, was there... Hold on. Other item? Item hunting? Okay, so it's over here somewhere. There we go. More spirit stones. Let's go. Trot, trot, trot. You know, I say that I have no risk, but I've had a decent dating life recently, so I guess I'm doing something right. My younger brother always says I'm accidentally charming. When I'm not trying, he says I can have whatever I want. I'm like, oh man, don't point that out. Noise, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's been nice. It's been nice to at least have company again. Both in the dating world and in chat. Always love having people in here. You wish you had that problem? No, take her picture. I mean, it's... I guess in terms of problem, it's not a bad one to have. I shouldn't complain about people sometimes enjoying my company. And just me not understanding why. Ah, there it is. Mine? Well, I can't upgrade my camera any further. That's not fair. I guess we'll just have to going through hard mode. Mine? More stuff? Yes, please. There's an old book on... Oh, is this going to be one of those, like, biblical language ones? Yeah, it is. Okay, let's go. And ye, a great disaster did befall the Isle of Rogetsu. The rite of descent being performed, the vessel where... Pork ain't too bad. Okay. Wearing the mask of the lunar eclipse, fell into a deep sleep, then did awaken and blossom. Oh, okay. Hi, Abby. I missed you. I didn't know you were gone, but I missed you anyway. And ye, the blossomed vessel, did resonate, and cause many to blossom also, till the island entire was aught with blossom faces, the blossomed ones being tranquil were void, and thus living yet deceased. So cameth the day of tranquility. There were those who, hiding in the primeval passage and the offering of prayer that this disaster may pass, were saved. Henceforth, if those who coming to bud show the signs of blossoming, it is set down that thou must harvest the face. Yes, I will preach. There was a time in my life when I actually thought I was going to be a preacher, as strange as that sounds. I thought about going to seminary school and doing all of that jazz, and life just worked out a lot differently. I couldn't quite nail the preacher voice. Ah. Don't scare me like that. Mine? Curious. More spooks. God, I love Torii gates. Just something about the way they look. I cannot get enough. Don't think I don't see that doll behind them rocks. You cannot distract me. And make me miss collectibles. We now have 73 out of 79 dolls. Honestly, not too bad. Wait, what was that? Examine. The rotting Torii gate rises up from it. Go for a swim. It's the beach episode. I have to swim. The beach episode demands me being in water and saying things like a baka senpai or whatever. I just need a dumb boy to say something that embarrasses me and makes me all red-faced, and then I slap him. I have seen the anime. I know how this goes. Is this it? Now I'm starting to think this might be the last level, because I remember all of this being, like, right towards the end. I guess we'll find out together. Hold on. I know that there's a ghost up here. There's gonna be something. And I'm gonna be all like, frolic in the wave. Yeah. You know, I've never enjoyed the beach myself. I just burn entirely too easy. But maybe I could use a beach trip. Maybe beaches aren't so bad. I also hate sand. I hate sand, and I hate the sun. I like the heat, though. Everyone thinks I'm a psychopath because I keep my house at like 80 degrees. Oh yeah, don't do that. Yeah. I cheesed the crap out of that. More trophies, though. Yeah, sand and crowds, the worst. I'll pause this while I tell stories. No, you know what? No, we deserve to look at Ruka while we're telling stories. What am I thinking? Every year, my dad invites me to his yearly beach trip that he takes with the rest of the family. And every year, at least the last 8 years, I've declined. And part of the reason for that is I am the only one of my siblings, at least as far as like my dad's side is concerned, that was unmarried. So I always felt like the odd one out. Like my brother would be with his family, my sisters would be with from the front. Okay, so you prefer this? I didn't know you were an ass person, Abby, but there you go. So I always felt like the odd one out, being the only one without a wife and kids around. So I usually opted not to go, plus I didn't like the beach anyway. And almost, the past few years, I've almost gone because I've been dating somebody around the time the beach trip happens, and then something just happened to the relationship. So we'll see this year. Maybe I'll get a beach episode. If I get a beach episode, everyone will get pics. Fair warning, though, I am going to be the one dressed like Ruka. Because if I have it, I should flaunt it. Oh, just odd. Okay. So we're going to save. You have to save. Trade, we're going to get some More good film. More herbal medicines. I feel like I haven't needed the doll thing. I found almost all of them on my own. And let's see if we've unlocked any more costumes. We still have the winter uniform. You know, it's kind of drab. Summer uniform I like a little bit more. Then we got Bam Beach episode, bikini, pale yellow. And then we got Gothic Lolita pre-order outfit. And then, you know, glasses. She's probably going to be wearing glasses on our next playthrough. Probably yellow with the bikini. Match. And then we got the flower hair ornament. I'm pretty sure this right here is the mask of the lunar eclipse that you get as an unlock. Arr. You know what? If a girl came up to me with a lamp head like this, I probably wouldn't say no. I'm not saying I'd say yes, but I'm not saying I'd say no either. Okay, nothing. Boop. God, are we on the last level? Because I know that the boss is at the top of this thing. If that's the case, we're just going to beat it tonight. You guys will get to see me die a few times because, you know, I cannot play this piano at the end for the life of me. But, I mean, if we're there, we're there. Whoever directed the camera angles for this knew exactly what they were doing, too. Dad? Are you back from getting milk? Ah, no, we went into the wall. No. Darn it. Ah. Yeah, another trophy, Exorcist Supreme. I ain't gonna lie, I am pretty badass. An old book is lying where the ghost disappeared. Oh god, okay. If one whose face hath become as the mask of the lunar eclipse performeth once more the rite of descent on the night the moon's eclipse, great resonance occurreth. And spread out from it, causing all to blossom. The only way to seal this person is the true mask of the lunar eclipse, placing it thereon, and so performing the rite of descent will send their spirit back to the moon and cause resonance to cease. Yeah, I've been trying to read each one of these different. I know I didn't start out that way, but somewhere around like phase 10, I've been like, you know what? Let's add a little bit of flair. I've been missing blank page, though. That was my favorite. Yet, oh God, yet know ye it is forbidden to look at the face of the one who becometh the mask of the lunar eclipse. Only whilst wearing the mask can thou look at the mask. Yet ye know doing thus puts thee in peril of blossoming. The rest is illegible. I'm gonna be honest, brother. I think all of that was pretty illegible. Ooh, mine? I know. Those ghost hands. Every time. Ugh. and just look around a little bit. Because sometimes I see the dolls before I hear the sound. No dolls and garbage, okay. Didn't hear the noise anyway, so... I believe there's going to be another ghost fight right around here. The door is rusted and can't be turned. Oh. Sucks to suck. It has to be unbearably cold in this place. Wait, am I going the right way? Because I want to go... I need to make sure I explore everything and get all the stuff. Hey now. Ghost. Dad, I really need you to stop doing this. There we go. No more Dad. Alright, hold on. Well, that's not fair. Hold on. Oh God, okay, where's this gonna be? Oh, these spirit photos. I have never been good at finding them. Pretty sure this is not the right way to go, Daniel. Yeah, we're gonna just turn back. Wait. Okay. Well, it might even be further up, so we're going to go further up. Okay, I'm not going to spend all night, all of our time, looking for a single spirit photograph when we could instead be looking at ghosts. Because we are going to go trophy hunting together on a later date. Okay. Okay. I mean, I'll look occasionally, but I'm not gonna... Dad, I really need to stop that. A small notebook is lying where the ghost disappeared. Only now at the end, when everything is about to be lost, do I understand. I followed eagerly in Satsu's footsteps. I saw what Satsu saw. I thought what he thought. As I did all that he did before me, I became Satsu. It is ironic that here on the precipice of death, I have regained some sense of clarity. If the rite of descent is performed again, Sakia's blossomed face will become the mask, and will blossom even further. But she will not be appeased when next the rite is performed. According to legend, in order to seal the vessel who is blossomed on the previous day of tranquility of the rite of descent was performed once more. I can't be certain, but I think that if the vessel is brought back to the state she was in when she received the souls of the dead, her soul will return as well. But what was missing... But what was missing from that rite of descent? Something to appease the troubled soul? To reverberate it in and bring peace? A piece... Oh, there's a piece of the mask. We now have a full mask. Okay, thank you, Shiren. You have a great D&D time. Let me know how it goes. Don't forget to rage. Mine? Well, I can't use those anymore. Save. I think I might have been mistaken. I think that this is the last level, and we're getting ready to go up to the boss fight. Never stop raging. That's right, Abby. Oh. Let's save. And boy howdy. I'm gonna feel really silly when that spirit photograph is somewhere super easy and obvious, as most of them have been. But I just really... Is this the door? Yeah, so we're gonna turn back for just a second. Well, it looks like it's getting ready to storm outside. If I lose my connection, I apologize ahead of time, and I will wait till a convenient moment for everyone to catch the ending. But I do want to see if I can go up any further here. Doesn't look... Doll! Let's go! Let's go! Hold on, that puts us to 74! 74 out of 79, only 5 to go. Oh my god. Okay. Gonna do this. We are also gonna trade for some more decent film. Because if this is the boss fight, I will tell you now, I'm gonna embarrass myself. Because trying to keep up with the piano confuses my poor little brain. And I'll probably die a couple of times. Spooky. And let's... Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're right here at the end. Ghost mommy. Wait a minute. Stop locking onto mom. There's an item nearby, and I want it. There we go, mine. More things I can't use. Alright, I'm coming, Mom. Give me a second. Ooh, bright. Play the moon song? Okay. There's an old book where Sayaka was standing. A lot of these Japanese names sound super similar to me, so I do apologize if any Japanese person ever watches this and I'm butchering how your name is pronounced and confusing it with other names. There'll be on the island of Rogetsu a maiden who is guardian of the moon. This maiden playeth the moon sounds and doth protect the moon for all. The isle is abound with a myriad of forms of moon sound, and for each a distinct spiritual state. One of the moon sounds is the moon song, being the melody that doth let the spirit reach the moon. The moon song is a soothing beat of the womb, bringing peace. At times of disaster may befall the moon, the worst bringing the resonance that with blossoming. My throat. Being so a disaster is the moon. The maiden playeth the moon song to pacify the troubled moon and souls, allowing said souls to return to the hallowed realm. Oh, scary. See, if I was gonna hide a doll, I'd hide one in there. But I am also not a game designer. I don't see any more. Okay. Well, it looks like we're at the end game, everybody. We are at the exact end game. Oh my god, let's go. The final battle between Ghost and bitch between Ghost and not Ghost. I don't like this. Oh shit, I'm using the shitty ammo, no wonder. Oh no. Oh, pro gamer move. No wonder I wasn't hurting her. Ah ha ha ha. You can't scare me. I know how to play the piano. Which is apparently your one weakness. Okay, so now she's pacified. And now I have exactly like one chance to play this. And if I mess up, I have to keep fighting her. So you're telling me that if I had never learned to play the piano, this ghost was just gonna win? Yeah, let's go! Let's go! Piano! Alright, let's go. Did I do that on the first try? Oh my god, I did it on the first try! Oh my god! No way! I've never done it on the first try! Pro gamer moment! Choshiro, you came in to save me at the last minute, just like you did before. It's so poetic. But will Choshiro be enough? God, I love this song so freaking much. Ah! Dad? Dosa. And we finally get to see his face again. Oh god, this song is such a banger. Oh, and look, she's with her dolls. She's with all the dolls I didn't find. Oh, we're just gonna jam out to this for a minute. I have a playlist called Weeb Music and Shit, and this is one of the songs on that playlist. Just an absolute jam. A lot of the Fatal Frame Final songs are absolute jams, though. Well, before I do anything else tonight, I guess we'll take a look at some of our unlocks. And, you know, have a little bit of unwinding discussion, and then plans for the future. It's a good thing I'm not on camera, because I'm literally jamming my head to this. Just banging. Future Tech Base. Well, I love their logo. Yeah, alright, I'm sorry, Abby. We will get to play some more of this together. Maybe you'll get to see some of the levels you missed, some of the other costumes. But I'm thinking of, it really is a bop, my god. I'm thinking about just going right into Fatal Frame 5, is what I'm thinking about doing for my next game. There were a few things in consideration, including Silent Hill 2 Remake. There were, what else was there that I was thinking about? And there's some stuff that is coming out that I want to play, but just isn't here yet, like Silent Hill F. So I'll have to wait for that. I thought about doing Siren, or Forbidden Siren as it's known in Europe, or Siren Blood Curse. Just really big into the J-horror. But there's a few things on the docket. If I get a few more followers, I'll start having people vote on this stuff, of course. But until then, I'm just going to jam out to whatever feels like I feel like playing and people feel like watching. I don't remember this. I think there's even a different ending song if you beat it on hard mode. A different cutscene and all that jazz. Rank D, ouch! Oh, my heart! D is for Daniel, and D is for disappointment. Okay. Mission. Median locked. Stop listen locked. Yuketa stripes unlocked. Ooh. Casual kimono. Yukata. Okay, see, we're unlocking all kinds of stuff. Yes, we will save the game. Because I'm paranoid, I was gonna save her twice. D is for dominated, yeah. She put on the beach outfit, and now it's a whole new background. You beat the game and the background changes. I love it. Now, new game. Now, I don't know if I have to beat it on hard. So we're going to load this up. So we got New Game Plus that we can do. that's going to carry over a bunch of other stuff. We have missions where we can go through each individual missions. I'm guessing that these are like little side things, so we'll probably do that next time too. What's the extras? Oh, crush lens. I can buy the crush lens. Stop lens. Okay, so I can buy some extra lenses. Some extra upgrades. Gallery. Don't care about the gallery. Let's go to costumes. Let's see what we've unlocked. Got some cool music in the background. Oh, look at this. We got a yukata with stripes. We're probably going to start off in the yukata and unlock some more stuff together. It's going to be real hard to get away from the beach outfit, I'll be honest. So what I'm thinking is, we go yukata, just to start out, with a little flower hair ornament. There we go. That's pretty. It's not quite as revealing, but you know, it's a different sort of beautiful. Now, Choshiro, what do we got here? We got a kimono. Oh, we got a surf suit? Ladies. Well, you know what? If I'm going to subject the girls to this stuff, it's only fair. There we go. Man, he has got it going on now. And D is for Daddy Daniel. Monica, who we only get to play in one level, has a plethora of stuff too. Which I'm not even really against. I kind of like that they took that extra little bit to go, hey, you can pretty her up too. She gets glasses. And Misake Asao, who we are going to attempt to save by beating on the harder difficulties. I think her yukata, I think this is actually kind of rocking. I like the koi and stuff patterns, or the goldfish. I like that, actually. Oh, but she gets a bikini too? Well, she is going to get to play in the bikini, but we will be starting out with flowers and hair ornaments. There we go. Not so bad. And we'll have more stuff to unlock soon. Gallery, what's in gallery? Oh, okay, so this is so I can know what photos I need. Not bad. Sakuya here. But hold on, I need to find my queen. We are looking for my queen before we quit. There you are. Fuyoka Shiratsuki? I don't know how to pronounce your name, but honestly, if you'd marry me, I'd take it. That funny little hat. And movies? I'm guessing these are the cutscenes. Oh, so we got the normal ending movie. This item is locked. Wonder what it could possibly be. We'll find out together soon. So I'm going to buy a few more things. And then I will be signing off. And we will continue this adventure together. Maybe we'll even start this weekend. And then we'll talk about the next game we're going to play. I'm probably going to be jumping right into Fatal Frame 5 Maiden of Blackwater, which is just another game that I absolutely love, but you'll hear me talk about incest a lot because it's actually integral to the plot. Or the backstory. It's not integral to the plot. It's integral to one of the characters' backstories. But we'll get to that. Not costumes. I guess I can't buy ammo and stuff from here. But you know what? We're going to go ahead and buy the stuff we can afford. And then we're going to save. I've really enjoyed having everyone in chat. We had a pretty active chat tonight. It was a little bit of a short stream, but this just kind of feels like a natural stopping place to me. I really had a good time. I've been really enjoying this game. I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening. Please come back again soon. Make sure to share the stream with your friends. Be like, hey, this degenerate guy Daniel plays games with cute Japanese girls and talks about horror. Because that's the vibe I want to give people. That's the brand I want to have. And when I eventually do publish my books, you know what to look for. And I've just had such a great time, and I'm going to end it there. I can't wait to have you back, Abby. I really, really had a great night. I hope everyone else has a good one as well.